Chairman, indeed I'm proud that you've given me an opportunity
Your Excellency, Chairman, His Majesty's Ministers, my Lord Mayor, Mr. Sheriff, my Lords, ladies and gentlemen, I pray silence for His Excellency, the Honourable Louis W. Douglas, the American Ambassador.
Mr. Chairman, Minister, my Lord Mayor, Mr. Sheriff, my Lords, ladies and gentlemen, I can assure you, sir, that I am happier to be with you than you are to have me with you. It's a difficult task adequately to present your guest of honor to an audience of this character, which comprises so many distinguished artists who command our admiration. It's as difficult to present him to this audience in London as it used to be, and much for the same reason, to present Harry Lauder to an audience in New York. A better, a more effective, a more persuasive messenger of goodwill from my country to yours than all of the accumulated, more sedate personalities of officialdom. There's a universal quality about his talents. They appeal to men and women everywhere. Everywhere. They release the spring of kindly, generous laughter. From home, Danny Kaye.
His Majesty's Ministers, my Lord Mayor, and Mr. Sheriff, my Lords, ladies and gentlemen, I pray silence for Mr. Danny Kaye.
To include some members from Brooklyn. But they are here this afternoon. And I am placed in rather a peculiar position by virtue of the fact that I speak behind the table. This is not my fault. If I were on the stage of the Palladium or in any public hall, I assure you I would feel a great deal more comfortable than having to address you at this particular luncheon. Experience in England. And I knew nothing of the pitfalls that awaited me there. At the Dorchester, this is only a point to prove what first impressions lead to and how they can poison one's mind. I played at a place called the Dorchester, and they had a sliding floor that came out. And there was a man on the bill called Naunton Wayne, who was as good a master of ceremonies as I have ever seen in my life. And we had a group of girls called the Chester Hale girls. There was a young man called Nick Long, Jr., and I worked with Mr. Long. One night, in front of the floor, there was a table of about 8 people. There was a man sitting with his back toward the floor. The show ran 50 minutes, and he never turned around once. Never once. And so when I arrived in 1938 and this particular incident happened, I was all set to believe that that was quite true. Now, in 1948 I arrived, and I was a little bit wary of what might happen again. And I would like to tell you once again how first impressions are poisonous, because during the period of the Palladium engagement last year, never have I encountered such generosity, such warmth, such enthusiasm, such deep emotion. Which brings me to a point I would like to make clear. I think they are just covered by different veneers, different polish. And for me to have been able to come to this country and to find that all the people here, all the peoples in the world, are made up of the same sort of emotions that we are back home. The same sort of likes, the same sort of dislikes, the same sort of love, the same sort of hate. All the basic emotions are there. They're only covered with different layers in different countries. And what a proud to be an American. And there is one thing that bothers me beyond anything else in this country. Now, whether this will offend anybody or not, I am not the least bit sure. But I would like to be honest enough to tell you about it. The one, and until I come back again, until I see you all very, very soon again, I would like to tell you how extremely grateful I am for today, for these entire 6 weeks, for my entire stay in England. I would like to tell you how very grateful I am that you have received me from America